Hi, welcome to Marlene at Home. And I'm talking about changing seasons from holidays to winter decor here in my dining room. It's not easy for me to do, and this is very early for me. I'm doing this just for my Marlene at Home fans. This is like a month or two early for me to just start taking any decorations down. But I thought you might want some ideas of how to change to winter decor after you've had all the holiday things. So I just walked down the steps. I'm looking over all my dining room, all the lighting, all the boo-hoo, boo-hoo. But I'll show you the process as I go along. All right, I need to show you the ugly parts. And that's the parts where I go down to the basement, get on a step stool, crawl up into the crawl space, and start getting these boxes out. Now, I don't have all of the dining room boxes out, but I have a good many of them. And then I have bigger boxes downstairs that these go into, but trying to get them out, the crawl space, go down the step stool, come up all the big steps. I skipped showing you that part. So, and it's fun to kind of look at things, like I look at this, the nativity scene that's over there. Paul bought me when we first married. I wanted a really nice nativity scene that would last through the years, but it makes me chuckle. It was before Precious Moments were really called Precious Moments. They were called Jonathan and David, the two men that designed them, and then Jonathan and David sold it and it became Precious Moments. And so, funny stories like that. I also love things like, here's the tablecloth that I used to match my Lennox china. And I got this, I kept the receipt in here. It came from Boscov's at the Westminster, I think it was the Cranberry Mall, was the name at that time. And it was on 80% off. So that always makes me happy to see that each year, that, oh, I got a good bargain. So this is a big pile of things. And you know, they're not even empty boxes, because when I put out the Christmas decorations, I put in the things that were sitting out and about in the room for the holidays. So these are filled with pictures and a vase, a lamp, a who knows what. Every box is like another Christmas surprise that you have to unpack so you can put things in. And you know, here's the boxes that these little name holder things go in. Got those. I've got to start turning out all the battery operated candles. More dishes, all the things that go over here with the tree and that kind of thing. So I've huffed and puffed, and then I took a break, and now I'm showing you that I'm starting the process. Okay, I've been hustling up and down the basement steps, and I've taken a few boxes back down, so I've got a whole bunch piled in the foyer. Tomorrow's another day. But anyway, here's the beginnings of what I do in my dining room for the winter. I switch to blue. I like winter and ice and snow. And I definitely am not taking the rest of my Christmas stuff down, because I love the combination of snow and Christmas lights. So the rest of the house will stay decorated. Maybe before too long my real tree will have to come down, just because it went up in early November. But anyway, I have changed in here to look more wintry. I'm not done, but I've got some basics done. You see here on the table, a change of tablecloth, a winter look. I had red chargers at Christmas time. I have some silver ones for the winter. And I use Fostoria, the pattern my grandmother had. And of course, my world famous dollar store goblets in blue. And I might come back and put a napkin. I'll change the centerpiece. I can't quite decide. What did I have before? Look at this. That's not really what I like, but it's at this hour. My cameraman's ready to call it a night. And so I have to keep going. One of the things I wanted to mention, one of the tricks of the trade, having a hard time keeping my candles standing up. This little stuff is called Stickum. It says use a pea-sized portion on the candle base, pressed and twist into holders. And I've had this for years, but my candles won't stand up, so you just take a little bit on your finger. It's kind of sticky feeling. Make a little ball. Whoops. Sometimes I can put it right on the bottom of the candle holder, depending what candle holder. This one, I'll just put it on the bottom of the candle. and give it a little push. Sometimes it needs more than others. There, I think I got that. This one's standing up better, so maybe I'll leave that alone. Maybe by tomorrow it'll fall over. No, that candle. Maybe the candle's crooked. Or maybe, I'm trying to press in here, this thing. Well, it's better than it was. So anyway, here's some ideas for a winter table. I see I just got some candle stuff on the table. So a little bit of stickum goes a long way. Behind here, I've just so far had a candle. Have a little snowman. What was it called? Boys Bears, if you're familiar, when they used to be in the Gettysburg area. That was one of my favorite things. It's kind of like a beanbag thing, really soft, really cushy. Just something to remind me of winter. I've taken everything out Christmassy from my corner cupboard. I might come back and add some touches of blue. Matter of fact, I see 2 items already that I could add that I had put aside, and that's some blue candles. But I'll add some more touches of blue into here as time goes on. Let's see. Over here, I really like a pineapple. It's a symbol for hospitality. I hope before too long I can have lots of people come and join me at my table. Of course, I'm thankful to have my kids and my grandkids. And as I've told you before, my youngest grandson, he always wants to eat in my dining room with the fancy dishes. And they love the goblets. Mom, can we have those big fancy goblets? And so we did that at Thanksgiving. He did ask me the other day if he could have some cider in one, and I said, well, let's not do that today. But anyway, so my pineapple for hospitality. And then, of course, I still like to have lights or battery-operated candles in different spots. Here's a real candle, lights in the corner, so I can keep the lights low and have sparkle at night. I have the candles in the window, but I've closed the shutters now. So over in this corner, I have some bright sparkly lights here on the tea cart, and I really like that for at night. I'll keep off the big overhead light and just have that. I didn't light those candles, and then I have an old pitcher that was just the everyday water pitcher for my mom and my dad's mom. So I like to mix it up, put out different dishes at different times, and just give some different feels to the room, and give it a winter snow feel. And I do hope, you know how I love snow, I do hope that I'll be able to get some snow before long. I was very thankful for the snow we got back in December, but I do look forward to some more. We've had kind of no snow years in the last few years, so I know a lot of people don't like snow, but I really love it, and so I'm looking forward to some snow days. And I always say to my sister who lives down south, I can't imagine a life. I can't imagine living a life without snow days. When everybody has to stay home, no work, you just have to stay home with your family, play, cook, bake, whatever you like to do, read a book. But anyway, I just feel like life without snow days would be most sad. So I'm looking forward to some snow days, and I hope you are too. Because I've not been in the branch, I've been working from home the last few days, I don't really have any books to share with you about winter decorating, but I'm sure you could find something, or some titles about winter reading, books set in winter scenery, all that kind of thing. There's lots of things to choose from the library. So look online, put something on hold, or call us at the branch, and we'll come up with lots of ideas for you. So thank you again for joining me at Marlene at Home. Just this week I learned that this is one of the top Carroll County Public Library programs, so I'm just amazed at how many people are following us and joining us, and so I just have to thank you. I've enjoyed doing it, but I really appreciate you joining us. So come back again next week for the next episode of Marlene at Home. Hi everybody, I'm back in the branch, and I did see some things related to winter that I just thought I would share with you. This one just came in. It's a new adult fiction book. It's by Karen Harper, an Alaskan wild novel called Under the Alaskan Ice. I have not read this, but when I read the summary, it's a fiction, it sounds like a thriller, a mystery. um, some romance, but anyway, it just felt like it would fit in with the things we were talking about last night, and so I wanted to mention that. If you're a knitter, here's a neat knitting magazine with all kinds of things to make for cold, snowy weather. So you might want to look at that. And that's the new winter. That's winter last year, sorry. Winter 2019, but the knitting styles aren't out of style from last year. So you can still use this. The next three magazines I want to talk about, This Old House and the two after this, they are available not only here in print, but they're also available online in our digital magazine collection. So if you're not able to come out, put a hold on, you could access this from home if you have that ability with a computer. This Old House, warm and inviting, updating a vintage home to preserve its charm. So there's an idea. Another magazine that's also available online, Cooking with Paula Deen, tried and true comfort food. In cold weather, snowy days, we all like comfort food. There's also fresh ways with winter greens or hearty soups and stews. So it just sounds very wonderful. And this is the January, February 2021 magazine. And one of my favorite magazines, the last one, Victoria Magazine, and this is January, February of this year. And it just has a lot of fun things in it. It's already talking about Valentine's Day. It's a special entrepreneur issue. There's also an article in here with author Jen Karen from the Mitford series, and starting your dream business, and then of course decorating and travel and entertaining are always on here. So one of my favorite magazines. You might enjoy that on a cold winter day. Okay, thanks again for joining me at Marlene at Home.